Assalamu alaikum friends. Larib Tabassum here with a new topic, that is physical quantities. So let's start our topic. What is physical quantities? All the quantities that can be measured are called physical quantities, like length, mass, temperature, and time. But what is physical quantity? If the quantity possesses these two properties, then it is called physical quantity. Number one is the numerical magnitude, and the other one is the unit in which that quantity is measured. For example, if we say that the height of a student is 180 centimeter, then it shows both the properties of physical quantity, the magnitude and the unit in which it is measured. In this, 180 is the numerical magnitude and centimeter is the unit in which it is measured. If we only state that the height of student is 180, then it is not physical quantity because it's not showing the unit. So for the physical quantity, it is must to having a unit and magnitude also. Now let us talk about the classification of physical quantities. Physical quantities are divided into two categories, that is the base quantities and the derived quantities. Base quantities are the basic quantities or the formation of other physical quantities. Or we can say that the quantities from which derived quantities are expressed. The base quantities are 7 in number. These are length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, amount of substance, and intensity of light. Derived quantities. Derived quantities are those quantities which are derived from the base quantities. These are area, volume, velocity, momentum, force, pressure, etc. Now let us talk about the system of units. It is necessary because we have to know in what unit we are measuring that quantity. The 11th General Conference on Weights and Measure held in Paris in 1968. Universal system of units was accepted. This system is also known as SI, System International. Now let us have a look on base and derived quantity with their units. Base quantities. Length measured in meter, mass measured in kilogram, time measured in second, temperature in Kelvin, current in ampere, amount of substance in mole, and intensity of light in candela. Derived units. The units which are used to express derived quantities are called derived units. We get them by multiplying or dividing one or more base units with each other. For example, the unit of area is square meter and the unit of volume is cubic meter. These are derived from the base quantity, that is length. Length measured in meter. Likewise, the unit of velocity is meter per second and the unit of acceleration in meter per second is square. They all are derived from the basic units. So our topic is ended here. Let us summarize the things. Today we have learned about physical quantities. All the quantities that are measurable are physical quantities. But it is necessary for any physical quantity to having magnitude and units also. Physical quantities are classified into two categories, that is base quantities and derived quantities. Base quantities are the foundation of other physical quantities and the units which express basic quantities are called base units. And the derived quantities are those which are derived from the basic quantities and the units are called derived units. That is the end of the topic. Allah Hafiz.